Welcome to our channel. If you have a stock you'd like us to analyze, please let us know in the comments below. We truly appreciate your support, and if you'd like to help us improve our videos, consider buying us a thanks to help us purchase a new computer. Today we're diving deep into Apollomics Inc., ticker symbol APLM. We'll break down its recent performance, technical indicators, and what might be next for this volatile stock. If you're ready to analyze APLM from every angle, let's get started. Let's start with a general overview of APLM. Over the past 3 months, this stock has been on a wild ride. It started the period around $5.39, trading in a relatively narrow range between $5 and $7 for most of July and August. But then in mid-September, everything changed. The price exploded upward, reaching a high of $20.98. This dramatic surge has caught the attention of many traders and investors, making APLM one of the most talked about stocks recently. Most recent trading session on September 17 saw APLM closing at $18.43. While this is a substantial increase from where it started, it's also a bit of a pullback from the peak. This kind of volatility is typical after such a dramatic run-up, as some traders take profits and others wait to see if the momentum continues. The big question now is whether APLM can maintain these gains, or if we'll see a further pullback in the coming days. Volume tells an important part of the story. On September 17, APLM saw extraordinary trading volume with over 682,000 shares changing hands. This spike in activity suggests strong institutional interest. Typically, when price advances are supported by increasing volume, it's a sign of healthy accumulation. The recent surge in both price and volume could indicate the start of a new uptrend, but it also means the stock is on many traders' radars. Relationship between price and volume is crucial. For APLM, the biggest price jumps happened on days with high trading volume. This pattern suggests that large investors are buying in, which can drive the price even higher. However, it's important to remember that high volume can also mean increased volatility, so traders should be cautious and watch for any sudden reversals. Let's talk about moving averages. The short-term moving averages like the SMA 5 and EMA 5 are both below the current price, showing strong bullish momentum. Even the longer-term averages such as the SMA 200 and EMA 200 are well below the current price. This alignment, where shorter averages are above longer ones, is a classic sign of a strong uptrend. It means buyers have been in control across all timeframes. Technical indicators add more depth to our analysis. The VWAP, or volume-weighted average price, is at $8.46, well below the current price. This is a strong bullish signal, showing that most traders paid much less than the current price. Also, the EMAs are generally higher than the SMAs for all periods, suggesting consistent price strength. However, the wide gap between the current price and long-term averages means the stock is overextended in the short term, which could lead to a pullback. Looking at linear regression, which helps us spot the overall trend, APLM has been trading above its regression line for most of the last 3 months. The trend has steepened significantly in recent weeks, with the current price well above the line. This shows strong momentum, but also hints that the stock might be overextended compared to its statistical trend. It's a sign of both strength and potential risk. But what about the next trading day? Given the strong bullish trend and the recent pullback from the peak, we expect the opening price to be in the range of $18.05 to $19. This reflects the strong underlying momentum, but also acknowledges the possibility of some consolidation after such a dramatic rise. Traders should watch the open closely for signs of continued strength or early weakness. Support and resistance levels are key for planning trades. The main resistance is at $20.98, which was the recent high. Psychological resistance also exists at $20 and $25. On the downside, support is found at $16, $12.18, and $9.29. With the current price closer to resistance than support, there's a good chance we'll see a test of the $20.98 level soon. Intraday, APLM tends to move strongly in the morning, then consolidate in the afternoon. Average true range, or ATR, gives us a sense of how much APLM might move in a day. Based on recent volatility, the ATR is around $2 to $3. This means the next trading day could see a high near $21 to $22 and a low around $16 to $17. Such wide ranges highlight the risk and reward potential for active traders. Let's consider the bullish scenario. If APLM breaks above the $20.98 resistance with strong volume, it could quickly move toward the $25 psychological level or even higher. Momentum traders and FOMO could drive the price up further. However, it's important to watch for confirmation with volume, as false breakouts can happen in volatile stocks like this. On the flip side, if APLM fails to break resistance and shows signs of rejection, a pullback could be in the cards. The first support to watch is at $16, and if selling accelerates, the price could drop to $12.18. This scenario could play out if profit-taking increases or if the broader market turns negative. Always have a plan for both upside and downside moves. Neutral scenario is also possible. APLM could consolidate between $16 and $20 for several sessions as traders digest recent gains and wait for clearer signals. This sideways action is common after big moves, allowing the stock to build a new base before its next major trend. Patience is key in these periods, as breakouts or breakdowns can happen quickly once the range is resolved. Sum up, APLM is in a strong uptrend both short and long term after a dramatic price surge. Technical indicators point to bullish momentum, but the stock is overextended and could see some consolidation or a pullback. High volume during the advance suggests institutional involvement, which could support further upside if market conditions stay positive. Watch for a confirmed breakout above $20.98 for more gains, but keep an eye on support levels in case of a reversal. As always, manage your risk and trade with a plan.